Right.
I think that another part of the mediator's role is to formulate questions that would stretch. And we have certain guidelines for that. Um, we call them states of mind. And so we ask questions that are going to engage a person to think about others, because thinking interdependently is very important. We might ask questions that would look at alternatives, because thinking flexibly is very important. We might ask questions about past experiences, because how they solve problems in the past is very important. We might ask questions that strive for precision, because craftsmanship is very important.
Mhm.
And we might ask questions about cognitive processes, because thinking and consciousness is very important. So I remember I remember talking with a principal, and what he was planning was a faculty meeting. And he had an agenda, and he had certain problems that he wanted to bring up to the staff for solving uh, during the faculty meeting. And so he told me about what he wanted to accomplish and what his hopes were. And I asked him a question. I says, "How do you think the staff is perceiving this problem?" Well, notice that caused him to think interdependently. It caused him to change his perception and look at it from a different point of view, from the staff point of view. And I remember there was a long pause, and I could see his eyes go up. And he said, "Well, I never thought about it that way." But that's a question that stretches one's thinking and causes a shift in perception. And that is a mediating role, is to get a question that is going to look at something from a different point of view. So the questions are not only for clarification, but also it's for stretching and illumination and elaboration.
So let me ask a question about that I have an answer to. But the question is, why wouldn't you just say, this is what I might hear from others, why wouldn't you just say to the person, you really need to think about what your staff thinks, as opposed to ask a question? What's the difference? Why not just tell them?
A great question, Jim. When people develop their own direction, they remember it. When they're told something or given advice, it's not likely that they will remember or apply it. And fundamentally, at one level, that's why. At another level, an overarching goal for cognitive coaching is to support self-directed learning. So that brings us to the stance of recognizing that resources live within, in this case, teacher, and that our tasks as mediator is to help them access those resources, those thinking processes, and as Art said, those states of mind.